I mean, I mean, I know about Gary's work stuff, but I also don't have, like, inputs for Gary's work stuff, to be honest. It's better if Gary talks about Gary's stuff. What? Ow! What? Gary. The chicken's in danger. I heard Gary likes work stuff. I did too. I've heard Gary talk about work stuff a lot. Also, I am quiet. Like, I don't... like, my voice doesn't really carry that much. What'd you say, Gary? Gary's turd. Yeah, I've been waking up at noon, sleeping 10 hours a day, cause like, dude, like when we got home, the saga. I'm gonna grab it like I'm gonna make myself some tea so I can talk about the saga that was the trip back home. Oh my god. That was fun. Yeah, some of you might not know about the other bit, getting back from the Uber. Whew. Yo, squirrel voice, okay. Oh, that'd be perfect. Let me make some tea. I want to change my voice. Also, I have not been able to test. I am trying my best not to switch between 3 different inputs today because I don't want to break it. There's a good chance it will. There's a very good chance.
Alright, so, I'll make some tea. We'll take a moment once it starts cooking. We can tell you a story. I mean, some of you have seen stuff on Twitter. I was taking bets on whether or not we were gonna make it to the connecting flight. It wasn't good odds, we'll say. Definitely not good odds. What'd you say, Gary? Yeah, probably is outside. Yeah, basically dinner is good food, beer, and me and Gary talking about IT things. The wrong context is me and Gary on a date, dragged our significant others with us. You're not wrong. Yeah, dude, and yeah, after we were hanging out and got some food, the freaking sky just goes to shit, and a dust storm appears. Was it some kind of omen? They leave, and the sky is like dark and full of dust. It was like even the chef guy in there was like, "Yo, this looks real bad." It was like, we're not gonna get no customers like this. I mean, nobody should be outside, to be honest. They're like, why don't we just close up, honestly? Like, you guys can, honestly, they're probably like, you guys can stay if you want. You know, you don't even have to drive in that shit. Joy. If I stayed a little longer, maybe I could have finished the whole thing. I was dying. I mean, to be honest though, how often do you actually get to talk to Gary?
Oh no! There's rice everywhere!
Thank you for that raid! Welcome, we got Taylor Day Easter. We're making mushroom Wellington. It should be pretty good. I'm prepping the actual herbs. I'm making some tea. We're gonna have a little bit of a story time with Tilly and the saga of going home. Hope you're doing well. The saga. Yo, FaZe, welcome back. Thank you for that bacon, bitty. Raid is, y'all y'all. Check out Colleen. It's up to you whether you want like a shout out clip. Not that accident. I mean, you know what? You do caps. You follow your dreams. I mean, fix food, you should. If you gotta eat, if you gotta do anything, if you're raiding my channel, you're like, yo, I gotta go. It's totally understandable. Because some of you, like me, stream for 8 hours. And you're like, I need to go lay down. Maybe even like go to sleep. Alright, my tea's almost ready. Let's grab a C. You know what? I'm feeling some breakfast tea. I'm still struggling. I said that like I'm gonna be fine. Coming back with that 3-hour time difference than I was used to, because honestly, my brain works better on Pacific time. Oh. Fuck. Anyway, I got another. I did want the pasty though. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, there's people of varying caring about, you know, the events of the Queen. I don't even think that would happen here. If something like that tragic would happen, I don't think places would close. I don't think so. I know a lot of people are mad. It's like, yo, I literally can't do anything today. Alright, just got a tea here. Put timer for like, I don't know, 4 minutes? Let that go. We're getting 2 tablespoons of rosemary. It's a lot. Don't worry about it. Got that in there. We're gonna have to chop up some shallots. I don't know. We're gonna make about a packed cup of shallots because these are actually a little small compared to normal shallots, to be honest. And once we get this actually cooking, we're gonna do half now, half later. We got the mushrooms already. This is honestly the work, the most of the prep work. Honestly, is getting that together. We got some garlic cloves we're gonna mince, and we're gonna put half of the, you know, aromatics in to half this because it's gonna be too much for my pan. Even the biggest pan I have, it's too much. All right. But hey, Gary, it's Gary with 2 R's. Gary, where's my pork chops, lady? Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna dice up some shallots. Gary. But yeah, these are more like the Asian style shallots, so they're a little bit smaller. Has there been anything else that I missed out on Twitch things? Like games coming out? You feel free to let me know, because I kind of stayed off the internet most of the time. I mean, I took like a moment in the morning and the evening to like read Twitter or whatever. I wasn't completely out, but I'm trying my best to like take it easy. I don't really want to be on. Like, I have so many pictures right now that I can post, that I will post eventually. Yeah, the host going away is a thing. I saw that, and I think I'm gonna make a thing that's like a call for like, hey guys, you want to shout out? And make like an event out of it. I think that would be a good idea. Because I think that a lot of people honestly get it. It helps people. Wow, Jack, thank you for that host. Thank you. Oh, my eyeballs. Oof. Juicy ion. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, probably if, like, honestly, if you take 99% of the streams and that are not really community-based and they're just streams that have a lot of people in it, it probably doesn't help people as much, but, like, people over here that, you know, hang out with each other and chat every day may or may not know on the stream. It's a cool way to get to know some people, you know? It's easy. You can just click on their name, click that little follow button, and get in there. Check out their channel. That might not be your taste, you know? I don't expect everybody to like each other, but, you know, it's an easy, low impact way. Because I'll be honest, I kind of feel like hosts as like a, hey, check out this person live is better. Like, I don't know the math. I never thought about it. Like the actual proportions of people. The raids, a lot of people just close their stream. Hey D1, welcome. I feel like a lot of people just close their stream if they know that they're not gonna watch, and they don't actually check out the channel. I don't know how much the raid just like plopping them in a channel, how good that is. Even if you do like a little intro about their channel. I don't know. I don't feel like it's super great. I feel like giving them a little something is good. I don't feel like channel trailers are great. My opinion though. I mean you could, but it's like potentially annoying for everybody that watches your stream that knows you to show them the channel trailer every time. Why can't it be both? Am I good? Right? I mean, I love pasties though. It's very good. They were really good. The crust was perfect. Hello, Fire Drake. You're back. You missed his drama with Gary. They wanted him to go to Pennsylvania. It's about a 2-hour drive tomorrow to be at a meeting at 8, which means he's got to leave now to get there and get a hotel because he's going to be there for 2 days. Yeah, fun. So we're going to dice up some shallots. They're very dainty. What? Yeah. Have these people not heard of Zoom? Also, he was already scheduled for meetings. So they scheduled that at noon. And he already had meetings for the time slots. And he was double booked. But yeah, he's like, no, he's not actually gonna do it. Because they did, you know, so he would have been okay if they only just told people that he was going to be scheduled for this about a month ago. And nobody knew and scheduled him for things he wasn't on the email that he needed to be on to know this. We'd probably cut it a little smaller than this, but it's alright. It's a good start. We need better pack up, which a lot. Actually, that's a lot of shallots. Yeah, once we get this cooking, we will be having story time. Sorry, I can't. Yeah, the closed captions. Actually, if Gary, if you had some time, I think my plug that my closed captioning was for my inputs has been disconnected, unfortunately. We went to Vegas and it was great, and we had a good time. I'm not big on drinking or gambling that much. Like, I don't mind having a good beer and stuff. I don't get hammered. Oh man, it's too expensive to get hammered. in Vegas. That's the truth. Look at that. I was like, yo, that. So they had this little like slushy thing.
Looky over there.
Yo,
That's a wild reason.
PJ, I miss you too. With the 61 months of subbing. Alright, let's get the claws on. I'm a little nasally right now. My eyes are leaking. We're chopping shallots. We got some garlic that we need to mince. Let's crouch down. Thank you, PJ, for that 61 months of sub. Welcome back to the Butter Brigade. I hope you enjoy your stay. Huh. We're about to do a story time with our trip back in a moment. After I get this chopped and we're cooking it, we'll have story time because I'll have some downtime. This will take some time.
That's a
Car time again. We got this 2-month resub with the Penesthesia. The trip back was an adventure. Let's get over here, crouch down. Thank you. Heckin', Penesthesia for that resub of 2 months. Welcome back to the Butter Brigade. I hope you enjoy stay. Ooh. Sorry that, yeah, just, I think I was like being slightly dyslexic and I read it and it made sense to me. That is Penesthesia. Because if you actually take all the letters, it works. It spells penis. I mean, sorry. I don't know. It works for me. So this is like maybe a cup about when we chop it all up. Maybe? Oh, my eyes, man. I need a break from these onions too. Oof. These have been in my closet for some time. They're bucking me up, buddy. They're bucking me up. These are more like the Asian style. Shallots. They're a little powerful. Oof. Oof. Almost, you know what? Fuck it. For sanity's sake, my eyes are leaking real bad. And this is a very sharp knife. Don't blame it on the knife. Oh, man. This is very sharp now. You can cut it like a razor blade. Oh, man. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, my God. Alright. I'm gonna take him off. Oh, God. Whew. Yeah, normally shallots, at least where I go to the grocery store, they're big like they're almost like half an onion size. They're long and skinnier, not fat. Whew. Alright. Wipe my eyes out. Alright, so, story time with Tilly. Hey guys, time for story time. So, I don't know if you noticed, if you follow me on Twitter, feel free because I post mostly cat pictures and, you know, food pics and occasionally rants, good rants. I didn't think we were gonna make it. I'll be honest. I didn't think we were gonna make it. It had like, we arrived at the airport. Dude, Vegas security does not give a fuck at all. Dude, they didn't even look at my boarding pass. They just had me pull out my passport and let me go. They didn't even look looking at my boarding pass. They didn't give a fuck. And we went through security. It took 4 minutes. It was amazing. It took longer. It took about like 30, 45 minutes to get our bag checked. Because Delta is a son of a bitch. And their limits for overhead bags are a lot smaller than the other ones. But a dab. So, my nose is running a little bit. Let me just do a little butter dab there real quick. I've gotten checked for bombs before, so, I mean, I don't know. I think I might be on the list, but you never know. Yeah, I was checked for explosives sometimes. It's fun. But, yeah, we do extra security on me. I haven't got pat down, but they checked me for explosives. So we got in. It was pretty easy, just chilling. And then we got the call we all were knowing we were getting. That we're gonna, I checked it out, I forgot how to count. Aw. So, we got notice of our flight being delayed. And we're changing gates. And we're like, okay. It's only like 30 minutes, I think. 30 minutes or so. We're like, we check the flights. I'm like, oh shit. So now we only have about 18 minutes between arrival and departure. And we're like, oh great, this is gonna be a great day, right? Right? Yo, Sandox, you don't know, apparently everybody was convinced I'm the biggest stoner in chat. Bigger than Cool Kid. Apparently. But, yeah, the mother of stoners, wow, I cannot confirm or deny. I got a little pat. Mostly because he's sweaty. If you were to go through those body scanners, you put your hands up and they scan you. It's most of the time they pat you down because you're sweaty and you're shiny, and they want to make sure that you don't have anything on you because it fucks the scanners up. Fun fact. So the best thing is wear a little bit of powder, get nice and dry, get some clean clothes before you get to the airport. If you're really tight on security and you gotta go, it helps if you're a sweaty boy like Gary. That's why his name Puddles. Yeah, bag clothes trigger the machine too. Yeah, the flight was gonna be late, and we're like, oh shit, well, okay. They're like, maybe we can make some time up in the air. It turns out they didn't, and it was about 18 minutes. We had to actually run fast down the entirety of that terminal. The whole way. To find on the phone app, they updated the terminal. And it wasn't there. And then we were like, oh shit, where is the fucking plane? Because it's not taken off yet. It's still got like a minute or two. We had to run back, and we found where we needed to go. And we literally took off like a minute or two after that. We made it. The next flight would have been 6 hours. Ready to rock. But yeah. We made it somehow. Both flights full of mostly sick people. I was like, yo, if we don't get COVID, I'll be amazed. We were both wearing masks. Good masks. They still check your shoes. Except if you're under 12, I think they don't make you take your shoes off. Or if you get pre-checked, you don't have to take your shoes off. Be honest, like if we have to go, if we were gonna travel overseas, I'd probably get the global entry, because the lines for customs is like 2 to 4 hours now. Yeah, under 12, you don't have to take off your shoes, which is great. Yeah, so I was like, hey, Gary, you wanted to go on a trip somewhere next year? How about we get global entry? Cause heck. Yeah. Depends where you're flying into, but it's real bad. And they're a lot more picky now for stuff. But yeah, I was convinced that we're gonna get sick. I mean, we're good so far. I mean, at least. But, yeah, so get through the airport, take the metro down. I don't know, man. I would love to not have to take off my shoes. Why don't they just make a scanner they can go through the shoes and you can keep them on? You know? Leggings are nice. I would highly recommend leggings. Yeah, we got through the metro. We're gonna take an Uber to get back home, okay? And the lady got stuck. She got turning round and around the parking lot. Don't know where we are. It's like she's never been there before. Very confused. It took like Gary calling. Like, all you gotta do is just go on the bottom floor and it's not a big deal. There's a place where the Uber goes, where you have to go to pick people up. And it's really straightforward. There's signs. And they couldn't figure it out and it took forever. And then she pulls up. And we get inside. And I didn't notice anything unusual because I literally did not really sleep that much. Maybe I had 2 hours total in both flights. But Gary noticed. Gary noticed and he was like a little worried, a little concerned. But the lady had pictures of Jesus around her steering wheel and on her dashboard, blasting like Jesus music. I'm like, Gary's like thinking that this lady's gonna be like, let Jesus take the wheel because it's literally right there. And I'm like, I'm out of it, dude. I'm falling asleep in the car. I don't notice anything. And Gary's like, oh no, I might pray a little bit. I'm not a religious person, but I'm scared. Maybe it would help. This lady, dude. Yeah, pray to her God so she won't crash. Like, dude, she couldn't. I was concerned about her driving as well. I wasn't feeling very confident about that. But, like, it was a little crazy. I wish Gary took pictures so I can remember it, because I didn't notice. I was so tired. I was like, dude, I'm done. I don't care. I'm going home. I'm going to go get the cats. I got to go back out and get the cats. And then go back home again. And then I'm going to sleep. And that was all that I was caring about at the moment. And that's my story. That was, dude, the Jesus lady. Did Jesus also build your hot rod fire drink? Maybe. Alright, we're gonna mince this up because I kind of got lazy and my eyes are not having it. I'm gonna evangelize Wabjack to the Jesus friend. Also, by the way, if you might not know, that I do have Satanism as a tag. For funsies one day, because I noticed so Twitch added a bunch of tags, and I'm like, looking, I'm like, okay, you got all the major ones, and at the bottom was Satanism. And I'm like, sold! We won nothing, didn't gamble. Didn't gamble. We've been to Vegas before, and it's just better. It's just better. Wabjack, got D-boys.
Go deep. Yeah, I don't gamble, and to be honest, nobody really wins. I thought about it, but I'm like, you know, this should be about a cup. There's about a cup. Can I get that? Oh my god. You're gonna clip it. You're gonna clip it. I know it. Shit, let me get a little sippy sip of this tea real quick. My sinuses are so angry. I don't know what I did to these onions. They're gonna be delicious. Also, we might not play a lot today, and that's okay. It's alright. Oh yeah! It fucks my voice so much. So, the game plan here. We got over here some rosemary. We're gonna do half of this garlic, half of this rosemary, half of this onion. I have not played any Fortnite since the update. By the way, also, I don't know if you guys don't know, we have forums now. We have forums. So now you can post specific game stuff and we can have conversations instead of overlapping with each other and having 5 different conversations in one single section. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Alright, so anyway, we gotta get this cooking. Jesus Christ, we're gonna be cooking this all day. Alright. To the pan. Have you murdered some of your channels? Like, what kind of channel thing? What type of channels? Oh yeah, the Discord? No, I haven't killed any yet. Well, I started with the game one to see how people are okay with it. And we'll add more and to shift some stuff around. Yeah, you can't convert Discord sections to being like a forum. It doesn't really work like that. It doesn't really work like that, unfortunately. Which is sad because I'd like to. But yeah, it's just this very specific kind of thing to get it to work, right? You know? So by the way, if you missed it, we didn't get a lot done because we're honestly chatting most of the day. We have pan-seared these bad boys that look pretty good. Cooked on both sides, got a little bit of char. It's good flavor, okay. It's good to go. We're gonna layer start cooking half the mushrooms and stuff, and then we're also going to get the onions ready to caramelize. We're going to cook it at the same time on the other side of the pan. I don't care if we have to dirty some dishes. I'm okay with it so we can get the ball rolling. Okay? Okay. Yeah, check out the dinner command if you're interested. Yeah, I guess you could put them in. Yeah, so I have an archive section. And if people want to read the old stuff, they're more than welcome to. And it works out fine. Yeah, this is vegetarian, not vegan, because it has egg in it. If you want to, I don't know, use some vegan butter and brush it on top to get like a crispy crust, I mean, you probably could do that, right? I think you can. Maybe. But yeah, we're gonna add about half the mixture with... Also, my nose is running. I'm very sorry if I look gross, because I know I probably do. This is a very powerful onion. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna get over here, we add about a quarter cup of oil. We might have to dig into my oil supply because we're not having that much. It's a lot of oil, but stick with me. It's gonna be fine, okay? Good. Add oil. Yeah, we're gonna dig into our big batch of oil. You go back to normal now. Oh man. Alright.
Back to normal. It's gonna be a little jarring. It's okay though. By the way, we already went to a bathroom break, so we're good. Alright, so we're gonna cook half of this, and we're gonna get the caramelized onions. This is kind of like a cheater method a little bit. A smidgen. Because we only need to add some sugar in it to help caramelize it, so it's a little bit faster cook time. We're not trying to cook it super soft and very glossy golden. Where we don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Alright, so we're gonna take half these mushrooms. It's a lot. It's I want to say almost 2¼ pounds of mushrooms is a lot. I'm gonna mix it up just because we have some finer chopped stuff with the bigger chopped stuff, and we want to have a little bit of both. It's gonna cook down to more than half of what it is right now. So don't worry about it. Alright, I've got some oil hot. I'm gonna add about half of this. Seems about right. We're gonna stir this around. You need all this oil because there's a lot of freaking stuff to cook. Sand? Okay.
Time for a little Satan. We're gonna get going with this cooking because I feel like we're gonna be here all day. And you know what? To be honest, I don't mind a little bit of overtime, you know? A little overtime don't hurt nobody. And we'll add half the shallots that we chopped up finally. Yes. Half the rosemary. And half the garlic. We're just gonna throw it through the garlic press. You can, like, honestly, whenever they say finely chopped garlic, I say mince because, I don't know. It's basically, you're most of the way there, okay? Check out that mushroom Wellington recipe if you like to do that. It's pretty good. Also, a world premiere recipe. Because I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out. We'll find out, I guess, right? So it's the filling. And honestly, so we're going to have filling of this mushrooms. Number one. And then we have... We're going to cook the caramelized onion, and that's the other portion of the recipe. That's it for the filling. It's really straightforward. We're going to add some wine or balsamic vinegar. You do you, man. caramelized onion. We need 2 onions, about 1 pound. I may weigh it for funsies. They vary a lot. I want to make sure, like, the one thing about this recipe, I'm trying to keep the proportions pretty accurate. So I actually need to do some surgery on my puff pastry to make this work right. Alright, let's do, how much is this onion? I need more onion. It's not enough? Like a little small boy? Yeah, we've been to Vegas before. I always feel like, I don't know. I don't really feel like I need to gamble. That's closer. That's better. You don't have to be exact, but you know, that was gonna be like 2/3 of what I actually needed. Alright, more chop. And we put the rest of this mixture, the garlic, the rosemary, the shallots, all together, just so it's good to go, so I don't have to, like, you know, fuss with it. And we're also seasoning with a little bit of salt, pepper. You don't have to do it right away, to be honest. You're all good. Also, I don't know if you missed it, Dream Reality, I believe, has gone and done a recipe request. I don't know if you saw that, PJ. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do I'm gonna find an old school cookbook and do some Jello recipes. Heck yeah, Jello. I think that would be fun. Alright, so I'm gonna go a little light on the salt, because we don't want to oversalt this. Like, we want to be a little bit careful. Here. Like a little bit of salt. And more heavy on the pepper. We're gonna add soy sauce and stuff like this. So you don't want to overdo it on the salt. We could taste the filling before we put it in, so it's not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. Alright, so this is ready for later. We're gonna do the second batch. We'll put it in a separate bowl. Yeah, see, it's cooked down like so much, it's like nothing. Let me just wipe this down, get all this stuff out of here. And we're gonna slice up 2 of these onions. I grabbed some bigger ones because it was way too small. There's like no way. It's too small. Alright, so we'll just slice it into about 1/4 inch slice. I'm gonna cut the tips off first. I don't know about you. I mean, technically you can cut this while it's peeled, and that's weird, but you know, you do you, man. I mean, the final result's the same. Does it really matter? Oh, there it is. A random piece of stuff in there. Looks like a shallot skin. Hope everyone's doing alright. Had a good weekend. I got to play a little bit of stuff this weekend. Dude, I was like, I didn't play anything. I brought my Switch, brought our Steam Deck, and we didn't use it at all, except on the plane ride, because it was boring shit. But, you know, that's understandable. I want to say that the first flight had way more leg room. Dude, the flight home had no freaking leg room. I felt like my feet were going numb. Yeah, it was super fun. There was so much stuff. We went to Bloomer Group, we went to the Mod Museum, we went to the Atomic Museum. We checked out all the casinos. All of them. We've been to almost every single one of them. Oh, we're gonna go back to normal. Okay. Say bye-bye to Satan.
Back to normal. I could probably put my glasses on. I do kind of need to see the food a little bit. Yeah, I still need to fix my closed caption and stuff, but we'll do that later tonight. Maybe later. I think what happened is that like my shit got unplugged. All right, so we're gonna cook the mushrooms until all the liquid is out. Essentially, we're cooking out all the liquid so we don't have a big old mush pile. Is Britney Spears still doing anything for this? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna slice it. I don't know what I mean, she's probably like, honestly, a well-earned break from reality. Just gonna slice the rest of these. This is about a pound of onions. Yeah, I just added more because I tend to have really small onions and it kind of throws things off a bit. You know? It kind of throws things off. It's a little thick, but that's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna add sugar to these onions along with balsamic vinegar and some other spices and stuff. It's gonna be good. It's all good. Good shit. Yeah, y'all check out Rod Johnson. We didn't do a Rod clip. Would you like to have one? Mm-hmm. Why it smells so good? Yes. This smells delicious. Those shallots are amazing. Yeah. Alright, let's go clean up a little bit. We got all these chickens everywhere? Sure! Okay. Let me man the station here. Turn the music down. Yeah, it's actually okay. I think it'll be alright. Alright, let's see. Let's do a good old clippy clip.
Oh my god, what if we keep doing the same thing over and over again? Because maybe then that would be hard enough. Because this game isn't fucking hard. So we gotta make it hard. We got, we got this boss. It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. And then he's got this mystery board. And then you run into him again. And then you have to fight 2 more copies of him. Because that's fucking good game design.
Yeah. You tell him, Rod. You tell him. It sounds like Rod. Yeah, didn't it? It kind of sound like Rod to me. Kind of sound like him to me. That's for sure. All right, the mushroom mixture version 1 is almost ready. Also, that is a fucking bad onion. Let's toss that. Toss that shit in the trash. Have you seen the Chrono Trigger playthrough? It's even more Rod. Don't know. I haven't talked about a Mega Mart yet. A Mega Mart was great. Yeah, I was like waiting for people to mention some things. So I don't want to, like, people that were excited about a certain thing. I stream, I don't know if, he didn't stream the latest one, but I don't know if he's ever played Saints Row. Ever? I don't know. It's a good question. Alright, so let me see. We need to still get together. We need balsamic vinegar, soy sauce, thyme. Oh yeah, we gotta toast some nuts. Let's go. Toast some nuts. A couple friends are waiting to visit Area 15, which is, yeah, it's in. So Area 15 is kind of weird. In order to get inside, they don't let you get inside unless you have a ticket to one of the things that they're going to be doing. They don't just let you in. I guess to avoid people loitering in there and not spending money, which is fair. I mean, the place is gorgeous. I'll check your bags and all that fun stuff. Also, yeah, breaking news, look at that. Look at that. Look at that mushrooms. Look, it's good. But we need to grab the nuts. I must grab my nuts. We need about... a lot of nuts. We're gonna chop them up beforehand to make sure that you know, they toast evenly. Yeah, that looks like good amount of mushrooms. They're cooking down like nothing. Oh god, can I open this container? Oh, I'm gonna love you nuts. You better. I'm gonna make you eat these nuts, Fire Drake, because I'm gonna have like a pound of nuts in here. I liked Area 15. The place is gorgeous. The skull statue thing in the front is cool. It constantly changes. Pictures don't give it justice. There's a lot of stuff to do there, and it's not like, I want to say that Omega Mart's really expensive for what it is, but I could understand why, because did you more than one of the places? Not really. I thought about it, but we're like, we were gonna want to do the like they have like a overhead, like I don't know, what do you call it, the hanging like glider thing. They have like an arcade in there, looks pretty cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like going back there and checking out the other stuff. It's like a whole day though. We spent about 4 hours in a Mega Mart if you wanted to do the story thing. Did you buy, you know what? I didn't buy any of the stuff because I didn't want to pay $25 for an empty can. Everything was super freaking expensive. It was like 16 bucks for a deodorant stick, and I wasn't feeling that. Yeah, the Meow Wolf, we went to the Meow Wolf, actual, like, store that they have, like, a whole bunch of art stuff, and I think that was cool. There was actually a lot of stuff in the Mega Mart for sale in the Meow Wolf, place if you just wanted to buy some stuff from there. It didn't have everything, but a lot of the, like, the major stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of money. I was like, I'm never gonna do anything with this. Yeah, Meow Wolf, like, actual art stuff is actually really cool. Alright, I'm gonna measure out these nuts. We need a cup of finely chopped nuts. Well, I guess if you don't want to use walnuts, you can use, like, I wonder if chickpeas would be good in that. Probably? Imagine? Maybe? Oh no, I lost a nut. No! My nuts. It's gone. It's gonna be toasted soon, right? Alright, this looks like it's almost toasted all the way. I wonder what that smells like. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in their store. I like that there is a lot of, if you sit and you look and there is so much freaking lore and stuff that you can read if you're into that. Stuff to find hidden nooks and crannies. The tour thing is kind of cool though. I liked it. Yeah, you can spend a lot of time if you want to look around, checking out stuff, taking pictures. There's a lot of different rooms with all kind of artsy stuff, which is really neat. Yeah, it's like 50 bucks per person, and if you want to do that tour, like a Mega Mart employee thing, it's an extra $5. It was like, you might as well pay for the extra $5, but they get you there. Because it's like, they don't want to put it, the ticket price above 50 bucks. Because I bet not a lot of people would not want to do it. I guess that's the pain point. The Mega Mart employee thing is you get like a little employee card. And it lets you scan stuff, and there's like stuff and achievements you can do. I won't spoil it. It's fun. If you want to have stuff to do. Hey Mello, welcome back. Yeah, the extra story thing is $5. I think it was $5. But yeah, me and Gary, we just had one card, so you only had to pay it like only $5. You don't have to like pay $5 each. You share the card, it's not a big deal. and the chopped nuts. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, considering you already paid $50, about like $49. I think if you live in Nevada, or you military or medical, you get like a discount if I remember right. I don't remember what the exact thing was. Oh no, was it $2? Or maybe it was 2. I don't remember. Gary, do you remember? Maybe I'm wrong. But it was not a lot. I don't remember exactly. Gary, I don't remember. My nose is running and I'm kind of having a time. Alright, so this is cooked enough. We're gonna put this off to the side and we're gonna do the other batch of mushrooms. But yeah, this is going well. We're not really trying to brown it per se. We're just trying to cook all that liquid out. Alright, let's go toss that up in there. Let that kind of hang out there. You could, if you want to, chill it, but we're not gonna do that right now. Because we got more to cook. We're gonna heat that up. We're gonna add another 1/4 cup of oil, which means I need to go over here and grab some more oil. And sorry about me being a little bit sniffly. Kind of sucks for everybody. It's not great. A little sniffly because of the onion. Is there a corn starting to come in? No, but you can maybe make me make one if you're into that. So 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, or you can use olive oil. Use whatever that makes you happy. Yeah, I haven't made one yet. Good. Whew. My sinuses are so sinusy. I'm still recovering from the time zone difference. I don't do well. I need sleep. I have a very certain circumstances of sleep required. And, yeah, I need it. A big hunk of chicken. Okay, PJ, I'll get you in a second. Oh, God. Redeem, maybe? I could maybe make it go on demand. It's a little long, so I probably want to trigger it, maybe. Alright, so we're gonna cook this mushrooms. It's gonna take a bit. Alright, you should make a corn song, Commander Redeem. I like this idea. Let me go write this down. Also, I have a previously written down thing of nudging the cutting board. Channel point Redeem. It has the juice. Have a random part of the song that plays. Agreed. Alright, so we're gonna toast my nuts. Toasting my nuts. Give it a stir. Because they are toasted. Give this a stir. Put this down. Oh, it smells super good. That rosemary and garlic and shallots are fantastic just by itself. That filling's great. This is gonna cook down, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Also, once the nuts are toasted enough to my specific requirements, we're gonna start caramelizing the onions just so I can do 2 things at once. I'm gonna mark down the stuff I already done because this is a very fucking complicated recipe. I don't know if you noticed. There's a lot of moving parts and stuff that I have to keep track of. So I did that. There you go. We did that one. We did that one. Alright, cooking that. Alright, and then... Yeah, honestly, I probably would if they say a little bit of caramelized. So we return both back. We'll just heat up again. Add the, we're not gonna use port wine because I don't have it. So instead we're gonna use balsamic vinegar, some soy sauce, and thyme leaves. We can get the thyme ready. Taking my Adderall, stave off the sleeping with girl. Dude, like, I need a very specific amount of sleep. And if I don't get it, Tilly ain't happy. That's the truth. I can't do the no sleep thing. I was dying on Wednesday/Thursday of just no sleep. I can't do it. I can't do it. Right, let's get the thyme leaves. We'll measure out the soy sauce and the balsamic vinegar. We need also tablespoon of fresh thyme. That shouldn't take too much. Not too bad. Yeah, we're at the easy part. Once the onions are caramelized, what we'll do, I'm gonna sleep 10 hours, skip Adderall for 2 days, and fall asleep. Get down too long. I fall asleep too. Dude, on Friday I was doing some stretches because my legs hurt. Like my legs were, that was like really bright. Hello. I was doing some stretches for my legs because they were sore, and I fell asleep on the floor. I laid down. I'm like, yep, I'm good. I fell asleep for like, I don't know, 30 minutes. What is even sleep? I'm a pro napper. I'm all about the naps. But I cannot, like, dude, when I'm really tired, I just can't do shit. I just can't do it. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Corn on the floor. Chilling on the floor. Napping with the corn on the floor. Yeah, I just can't do it. I'm dead. I'm toasting up some nuts because they're not really toasted. They're just normal walnuts. Let me change my lighting because it randomly maxed it out. There you go. And I don't sleep on the hotel floor. It's my old floor. In Gary's office. I was talking to Gary, doing some stretches, and then like I fell asleep on the floor. Though I have had once to sleep on the hotel floor. It's not like horrible. There's like a little like, I don't know, what do you call it? This little it's not like a air mattress, but it's like kind of like a sort of mattress thing. It's like just a flabby thing that I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. It wasn't bad. At least it was something. You didn't sleep directly on the floor. And you can see this is uncooked mushrooms. This is cooked mushrooms. Nice and caramelized. Looks a little brown. Delicious. I might drain the oil out of that a little bit. Maybe? Maybe? Sponge egg crates? Boost trains. Oh no! What? I'm not that surprised. We're gonna be boost trains again. Oh no. So I was part of that experiment that Twitch wanted me to do. It's like, yo, Tilly, so a boost train is that basically people throw money at you as to boost your channel to get impressions on the front page. I was thinking that they killed it. It was horrible. Also, I could prove that you were not actually getting what you're getting nothing of what they're actually describing. I was part of that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw my own money. You guys can do what you want. It was not anything what they said. I say though, the first 3 days, the first 3 days of this was great actually. That it was actually helpful, and I said that it wasn't that bad. You can give like, I think somebody gave like $20. And I got like about 150, 200 viewers and a bunch of follows that people check me out. And I'm like, you know what? If people, like, honestly, people send money to people for things. And like, this is a thing that you don't know what you're gonna get out of it. But if it was like that and I could prove that it actually helped, like, They didn't disappear. I actually kept my views for a while. So I was like, you know what? I hate this, but it actually worked. I got like 50 or so follows through the train. People are hanging out, chatting, checking out my channels. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, it's my channel. Hello, welcome to my stream. I was like, shit, man. If it's like this, I mean, people like to sub, and that supports my channel. But like, honestly, like, getting people on my channel is the fucking hardest fucking thing to do out of anything. Anything I can do, I can cook crazy shit. I can work on this stuff. I can do so good at everything, but it's not gonna get me people that want to check out my stuff because Twitch sucks for discovery. And it's one unfortunate way that's like, it would work if they used it. It would work if they used it that way. I don't know, because I honestly, so the number of impressions to, they were saying like X amount of impressions, and I'm like, I'm getting 10 times what they're saying I should get. Which I was okay with, but it was super broken. And if it worked like that, I think it would be fine. But it was like, yeah, like, I'll be honest, I've been on the front page. I had 20,000 viewers at one point during front page for 2 hours. I honestly don't think it helped at all. But people that would check through like an event, sure, because like people might actually be interested. Check out crazy. Check out real crazy. But yeah, like I feel a lot of people are like, what the fuck is this? This is cooking on Twitch? What the fuck is this shit thing? But most of the people were really cool about it. But yeah. But yeah. It's one of those things, man. It's really random. And honestly, like, random big streamers that rated me honestly have helped a lot. Like, people that didn't know me before, they're like, hey, this person playing this game too, and just hang out on the channel. A ton of people follow and check out. I was like, this shit's cool. And I'm like, you're cool. But it's really random, because, like, I get, like, sometimes, like, really big raids. And nobody really is interested in it. And then I get, like, the right people in here, and they're like, holy shit, this shit's amazing. And it's really random. It's really, really random. Like, I mean, the thing is, I guess, like, people gotta do their homework and find the right vibe channel to show people. I'm here because of Rod yelling, Tilly. I know, you have, like, this expectation. You know, the thing is, social media, I don't feel like that really is necessarily a thing either. I honestly, I have so many great photos on Twitter, and, yeah, nothing. I have some really great shit on there. I have never, the only time I've ever, like, had a lot of people have attention is because somebody that was big retweeted me. We need market penetration, I agree. We need one of you guys gotta get big so everybody else can ride on your coattails. Get on it. So anyway, the onions. The mushrooms are almost done. We're gonna start the onion. We're gonna get this on medium heat. I'll become a famous art streamer. Hold on, just a second. Alright. So we're gonna cook that in a little bit. We're gonna add the rest of it. I know, like, honestly, I never, like, I'll be honest, like, Zeke's in my house before, and we had all those things that went on. You wanna get huge to post up? Yeah, me off the clock, here I am. Like, even, I want to say, even when they had, like, 16, 20,000 viewers, and they had tons and tons and tons of chatters, I could handle chat. I could read chat. I feel like it's not that hard. You gotta sort. I'm good at sorting out the crap that doesn't matter. That nobody's trying to get to talking or anything and just saying things. Sort through the crap and find the good shit. It's not easy. So we're gonna add some butter. We need about 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, or whatever butter you want. We're gonna melt that on the right pan that's empty right now. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't think it is. Oh shit! Almost got panned. Almost got panned. That's about 3-ish. Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I like my style of doing stuff because I feel like it weeds out the people that I wouldn't want around. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. A lot of the people that are looking for, like, you know, being nice to you for, like, clout and stuff, they don't stick around. It's like, I'm not gonna, like, hang on everybody and be their bestest buddy just to get, like, shout outs or lurks or whatever. I don't like it. I don't like it. I greatly dislike when people do that. Because I feel it. I get this feeling and I'm like, you know, maybe I'm not just like, you know, maybe it's just me thing, but usually it turns out it's this kind of person that they're not around to watch you or hang out. We haven't played Louis Roulette. I was gonna save it for later. I'm here to use Tilly for the butt. But yeah, I've had some bad experiences with certain people that just give me a bad vibe. Yeah. And I'm usually right. And that's a sad thing. So maybe like about a little bit less than a teaspoon of sugar that we're gonna use on top of the onion. In fact, 3/4 teaspoon. Butter. The butter clout. How do you feel about lung butter? Yeah, I've had lung butter before. Wouldn't recommend. Wouldn't recommend. I had pneumonia as a kid. I know all about lung butter. Whew. Just gonna wait till this cooks down a little bit more. You want it that nice brown, delicious. Oh, it smells so good. That's a great combination. She never heard about lung butter before? Oh yeah. Okay, what was the other thing that happens too? Like, it's like a cast of your lungs. God, what do you call it? God, I can't remember. That, like the little tubes in your lungs, and they cough out like whole chunks. Yeah. Something. Lung butter only comes salted. Alright, add the onion. A little bit of sugar. We got a little bit of the skin there. You don't need that. You don't need that at all. Kind of splash myself with some butter. It's all good. So I don't know exactly how to do this. I'll probably raise the temperature because this the sides tends to be a little bit cooler. Yeah, I'm totally expecting today. Like, it's one of those days that when you cook something like this and you end up talking and getting derailed, and I'm all for that because I like giving story time. Like, probably can go in more detail with the Megamar and all that fun stuff. I know it's gonna be, you know, Let's be honest. I know how it's gonna be. I'm just gonna break up the onion to little bitty bits. That's a technical term. Break that shit up as much as you can. It'll be easier as you go. Sandwich break. Very, very mediocre sandwich. I'm sorry, but you can spice it up with a little bit of chipotle mayo. Yeah, buddy. Love me some chipotle mayo. Default. Like, I don't like mayo, but I like me some chipotle mayo. The easier you make this, you break it up a little bit, it cooks down faster. For sure. Add the cheap sugar, a little bit of bacon. Yeah, that mushrooms, it smells super good in here. A little bit of salt and pepper in the onion. Add bacon. So it'll be about 15 minutes. I'm just gonna toss this around so that the sugar ends up melting and coating the onion. If you need to add more water, you can. Oh, you got the clip in there? Thanks, PJ. I'll have to download that later. I wonder if I could download it at 25% speed. I don't know, maybe. Alright, that's doing its things. We're gonna give that onion a stir. Or the mushrooms a stir, sorry. It's okay to caramelize a little bit. You don't want it to burn, but you know, it's gonna take a hot minute to burn, to be honest. Let's see. Is there any juices coming out here? Not bad. That's actually fine. Alright, so we got it all together. We got the nuts all toasted. We're gonna add the chopped fresh thyme. We got about a tablespoon of that. Once we get the mushrooms ready, that is. We're gonna chop this bad boy up. I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time so I don't go insane because it's gonna take a while. It is almost 4 o'clock. We start cooking about an hour and a half into the stream, so, you know, everything's a little bit off today. It's okay. That's about a tablespoon. We need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Let me grab that. You don't have to use low sodium, but if you're gonna salt heavily, I recommend using some low sodium maybe to cut down on salt. Thank you. I'll get this in here at a time. Teaspoon of soy sauce, I believe. Oh, it's a tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Fuck! Hold on. We can do this. We have the technology. Stinky Pete, hello. We're making mushroom Wellington to go like hard today. On our day back. Cooking some mushrooms, cooking some onions, caramelizing these bad boys. These mushrooms are almost done. I don't think it's gonna need that cool down time. I feel like it's a little off. Alright. Let's clean up a little bit. Got some sugar with salt, pepper, and of course, yeah, you got some onions. Give this a stir. Should be like 15 minutes. Ron likes mediocre chili dehydrated pineapple? Really? How dare? How dare? I don't know if I can be alright at that. Alright, so we have the soy sauce, the thyme, and we're gonna add the chopped walnuts in that with the balsamic vinegar, not port, not wine. I think it'd be fine. So port, soy sauce, and thyme together, and cook until it evaporates. We're gonna add all the mushrooms back and stir in the walnuts. We don't have to cook the walnuts. We already toasted them. They're all right. We got fancy, not really, balsamic vinegar, which works. I'm not too fancy requirements. I might add a tablespoon. It should take like 1 minute to reduce. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, this part goes fast. Honestly, there was so much prep work with the mushrooms that, you know, that's the majority of the time that you're gonna use to make shit. Okay, don't worry about it. Alright, so we got that ready. We're gonna add I don't know, maybe 2 tablespoons would be right. All one. I don't know. Alright, good to go. You could use wine if you want. I'm not. I'm just gonna use wine at the reduction sauce, which is entirely optional. We're gonna make it because I mean, honestly, I'm not sure if I like it. We'll find out, I guess, right? I'm not big on wine sauces. I'll be honest. I'm not big on wine. I'm just gonna clean up in here because it's a little messy. I got a lot of paper towels everywhere. My nose is running. It's all good. Got some garlic left. I'm amazed. I'm getting hungry. We're gonna add all of these mushrooms back in this pan. I'm gonna stir. We're gonna add the soy sauce, balsamic vinegar, and the thyme, and we're gonna reduce it until it's no longer wet. I will find the spatula. There we go. Scrape that bowl out. Give it a stir in there. Should take like about 2 minutes. Yeah, you want to try to cook out as much liquid as possible. It's better that way. It smells very good now. I recommend just basking in that aroma right now. Oof. And then we'll stir in the nuts at the end. We're still going to cook these caramelized onions. They're going to take a little bit longer. Like about 10 more minutes. I'm going to clean up because it's a little messy. And we're going to have to do some emergency surgery on my puff pastry to make this work. It's not the quite right size, so we have to kind of finesse this a little bit. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I'm getting caught on everything. I think we might be able to fit all of the stuff in that little metal container. Alright, looks good. Kind of looks meaty. Smell good. Alright. Good to go. Alright. So we'll take this, transfer it to a little bowl over here, and add the nuts and toss together. We have there's the nuts. Over here. Nothing really fancy going with that heckin' onions. We're gonna plop that in there. It's gonna leak a little bit. It's okay. I try my best to proportion all this stuff out properly. Ooh, hot. It's hot. Give it a stir. Ooh, hot. And we're gonna let this cool down. We might have to, I might set up the ice bath so it could cool down a little faster. Oh yeah. Where are you all? Use one of these. Actually, this perfect. This just has mushroom bits, which is. So I'm gonna put some ice in here. Grab a nice clean bowl or something. And we do have the puff pastry. It's ready to go. Like it's just we gotta form it in the right place, and we're gonna put it in the fridge until we're ready to put everything together. All right. So we're gonna cool this mixture down. We got all that hot. It's real hot. Don't worry. It's real hot. Ooh. Give it a stir once in a while so all that steam escapes. Looking good. I'm gonna taste it. Delicious. Oh, that's good. We're gonna add the nuts to it. Buddy. We got toasted the walnuts. It's happening. It's finally happening. We have the filling, basically. Almost ready. Alright, we'll put this in the cold water. And hopefully, yeah, it won't go anywhere. Alright. Hey, Dong Diggity, welcome. Hope you're doing alright. Got some cleanup we could do in a little bit, because we need to wait for the caramelized onions to caramelize. We gotta watch it, but it's not much you can really. Oh, make sure it's. I mean, it's okay if it's a little charry. I'm gonna add a little bit of water here. Smidgen. So it's not drying out too fast. I'll probably lower the heat smidge. Yeah, you can add some water to the onion to keep it from charring too much, but you know, it's flavor though. Don't stress too much about it. Deglaze that pan too. Oh yeah, the filling's nice. Alright, keep on cooking that bad boy. We need like about 10 more minutes to cook that down. Cook it down a little bit. I'll season a little bit. I got a mess. I don't know if you noticed. So we gotta clean a little bit. We're gonna have a nice clean area for the puff pastry. I think I'm gonna do it on, I think if I remember right, down here. Yeah, one of these. Oh, that one's kind of small. We need a. Oh, this is what size we need. 13 by 16 inch rectangle. So this is 16 inch about. Quite big. It's like about, I think that might be about 13 inches, maybe a little bit longer than this. Roll this out. Now we're gonna have to do some surgery involving the puff pastry, which I was mentioning earlier. We got an issue. Alright, so it's technically 2 pieces of puff pastry that total of 17.8 ounces. 17.8 ounces, which means I only need about 14 ounces of puff pastry to make this with the quantities of filling that we're making. So we're gonna have to just merge the two together and cut off a little bit. Maybe even try to weigh it, because that would be more accurate of how much actual puff pastry it can roll out to. So we'll figure it out. Flight leaves in about less than 24 hours. Pack like 10%. I'm the same way. Yo, guess what, Stinky Pete? We packed literally an hour before we left. And that's what I do. That's how I roll. You crazy people that pack like the weekend before, you're doing it wrong. You don't have to do that. Okay? It's fine. You really don't need to pack that early. I mean, some people need to because you get nervous. You're like, oh shit, got all this stuff that I need to do. I mean, get your errands done. But if you're just packing clothes in a bag, you don't really need that much time, yo. I don't need that. Seems excessive. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the fridge. It's simmering. I don't know. It's just me. Get the rest of this in here. That's just meats. It's not meat, but you know, mushrooms. Yeah, all this counter. This counter's a hot mess. Let's see what I can take care of here. Let's get this out of the way. Do some cleaning, because I gotta wait for those caramelized onions to cook, and then we gotta let them cool. And while they're cooling, we can prep the clean underwear, glasses, meds. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm worried about, like, yeah, make sure I have enough clean clothes for the time that I'm away. Do I have my chargers and my phone and my earbuds? We're good. I didn't bring a laptop. I just kind of like basic stuff. Clothing is more important. I had to get a bathing suit. That was fun. That was an experience. Trying to find a bathing suit and off bathing suit time. Not great. They don't have much selection. That's for sure. I wouldn't recommend it. I'll have to deal with this later. I'll clean some knives. There's chickens on the floor. Yeah, I had one bag with all my clothes in it. I had a carry-on that had like my, you know, more expensive shit. My earbuds, my phone, my Switch, you know, because I don't want to check that. I don't trust people. Also, we'll need some apple cider for the caramelized onions. I totally forgot about that. Very nice. We'll need some more balsamic later. Why do you have decapitated heads on my counter? It's my head, like, for I put my hat on it. You know? You just take it off. And you put it on over here. Perfect. It's okay. Yeah, I have friends list, if you like to do, I believe. Yeah, if anybody wants to add me on Switch, I don't use a lot, but I do. Is friend code? Yeah, if you want to add me, go for it. If you want to post your codes in there, feel free to. You're cool. There's a game section that you can add a forum post to be like, yeah, put your friend codes, whatever, and you share it. You're all good. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's check and make sure I didn't miss anything. I got an alert. Oh, there's an aggro crab. What are they doing? Sale? Okay. But yeah, if you guys ever have questions, I'm all for it, buddy. I love question time, to be honest. I'm caramelizing. We need like about, I'd turn the heat down, I'm gonna turn it back up a little bit. Needs a little bit more time to get it proper caramelized. Like, it's cheating caramelized. It's not like the real way of like, you know, you cook it for 45 minutes and it's golden stuff. It's a little sped up, which is fine. It works. Did I miss anything? I could probably unplug this. I don't need any countertop utilities. Alright. Do some dishes, get some water running, because I need to make some space. I need more bowls. Oh, Jimmy. Did you run away? Are you scared? You better not run away. You can't run away. You can't escape. But yeah, I mean, I'm just in a better mood, man. I'll be honest, like, it's hot. Not really. Yeah, I needed a break. I was starting to get a little burnout. Like, it's hard sometimes to, like, what the fuck to do. Always have, like, so much stuff that I have to, like, keep track of. And babysitting kids and Discord and Twitch. And I just kind of need a break. I need a break. I basically didn't do much of Twitch at all and just kind of took a moment for myself. And it's all good. I am refreshed as fuck, dong diggity. Oh, this is still kind of hot. Dude, it's gorgeous outside. It was like 70 degrees out. It was like 81 right now. It's wonderful. I love this temperature. I was dealing with 115 degrees in Vegas, man. Yeah, I don't think the last time we went on a So usually we go to Gary's family for Christmas. And last year, actually, Bobby Dole got COVID, so he ended up not going for a while. But yeah, I took the time off though, regardless, because I was like, you know what? I need some time off. I'll do the same. Like, honestly, and maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea every couple months or so to be like, you know what? Just like take a weekend, just do something over the weekend or something would be kind of sweet, to be honest. Yeah, it was hot. That's for sure. It was real hot. And the worst part was when it was raining a little bit. And it usually doesn't rain in Vegas, and I can deal with dry heat, but also it got humid. It got really humid. Like super duper humid and miserable, and I'm like, whew, I don't like this. This isn't very good. This isn't very good. I don't like this at all. And every couple months have Louis stream for 13 days straight, and then he sleeps for 13 days. He's alright though. He'll be okay. Alright, so the only thing I do with those onions, we're gonna add some apple cider, deglaze a pan, and add some more balsamic vinegar. It's really straightforward. Once this gets caramelized enough, it's not there yet. So I added some water just so it doesn't burn. I don't want it to burn. My burners aren't exactly the most even of heat, and it kind of makes it for a pain in the ass once in a while, you know? I'm actually looking a little Jamie right at the moment. Looks pretty good. It's the cheater kind of, like, you know, caramelized onion that you kind of add a little bit of sugar in there. You can also add like baking soda for like a salt, which is good. Hot rumor alert! Sony's making Cinco a detachable disk drive. Do you think that is it more to please, you know, the GameStop and all that? Be like, okay, we're not ditching you. We want to make sure that you can still sell copies, physical copies. There's so few people with actual physical copy drives that, you know, maybe you just throw them a bone. Here you go. Enjoy. I kind of feel like it's gonna be really hard that, like, if the next console is like only digital only with no physical thing, people are gonna, like, at least companies are gonna be really upset. They're eating into like any sales. Like, what are these game stores gonna do? They're just gonna sell the consoles. You might as well have like a Sony store, or an Xbox store, or whatever. Sell a Nintendo store and sell your consoles so that nobody can sell it, right? Right? But yeah. What do you think, Jimmy, about the yo, LZT, welcome, and thank you for that host here. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're cooking here a mushroom Wellington. We got the mushroom part pretty good. We gotta cool it down. We have it in some ice water now. And we're caramelizing some onions and cleaning up the kitchen a little bit, because I need to have that counter spotless so I can roll out the puff pastry, which would be great. It's all ready to go, basically. Anyway, do a little shouty out. Turn the music down. Check out Lima Zilo Tinko here. What you been up to? You doing more craft stuff? Nice. We got, oh, I got excited. I got hyped. I'm like, next week, I think we're gonna be making some apple cider donuts if it survives. Maybe. We'll see. I love me some apple cider donuts. I'm gonna measure out a cup of that so it's ready to go. And we're almost done. The end is near. For at least the filling. Honestly, the forming and rolling it out is really easy. I don't know if I'll do like a fancy cut in for the stuff. Also, just so you guys know, I will be playing in a little bit. I'm gonna be playing some the Wandering Village. I got a key from the dev, and also have a key to give away. So if you're interested in that, I was planning on. Dude, you know the day back is always gonna be a little spicy. I was on vacation for a hot minute. So it's gonna be a little off for timing. New tool wall? Can make it and finally get set back to the leather. Oh, you haven't moved yet. Oh shit. How's that going? Cause I know for me how much equipment I got and a nightmare of moving that. It was a 3-day process. It was a 3-day process. I broke some wires, cables when it's moved, and that was fun. So we're gonna add about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar to these caramelized onions, which look great. I've moved, but oh, you haven't got the workspace set up. Oh shit. You're in your living room getting all the stuff prepared? Oh boy. So we add 1 cup of apple cider. And then we're gonna add to this about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. It's optional if you want it. Yeah. I mean, at least you got some space in there. The place looks pretty big. Oh, there it is. I found it. Clean it. Yeah, the hard part of this, the time-consuming part is over. This is the easy part that we're just gonna like preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Do layers with the mushrooms, then the actual onions, portobello, and the rest of the mushrooms. I think it's probably cool enough. Let's see. Raise the temperature a little bit. Give it a simmer and cook it down. And then balsamic. Does it taste good? Perfectly good reason. I need to look that up. Does anybody have that link for apparently Twitch is adding back the promo train thing? Don't get me started about that again. So let me give it a little sippy sip. Some apple cider. I miss apple cider. It's like the time of the year. I know like in Europe apple cider means a different thing. It's mostly alcoholic stuff. Like the pressed, fresh apples, juice, whatever you want to call it, cider. It's delicious. It's very tasty. I always look forward to that. It's like, it's about apple season now. The people are starting to get apple picking and stuff. I wonder if there's any places around here that can apple pick. Oh, you forgot to shake it. Fuck! It doesn't matter. It's fine. Fine. Now off to bed. Good night. And thank you for that host here. Thank you for bringing your old people over. By the way, if you're not familiar, LCD, check out his channel. He makes great art, leatherwork stuff, and all that. Enjoy lurking in there. This is gonna simmer down until it's like kind of like a syrupy. Cook down all that sugar and the apple cider. Yeah, she'll be delicious. And then what we're gonna do with that, we're gonna let it cool off. We're gonna use the ice bath again. Doesn't really have any ice anymore, so we might have to add some more. I'm gonna give this a stir real quick to see how we're doing. And we're gonna use half of this in one layer, then the it's not steamy anymore, but yeah, it needs to be a little bit colder. Just a smidgen. Don't dump that in the water, whatever you do. No, I have spent like 2 hours making these caramelized mushroom bits that are delicious. They're very, very tasty. But I'm sure as heck if that fell into the water, I would cry. And I'd be very happy. Alright, we need to look. What is this Twitch nonsense? Are they really doing it? Pin chat experiment is launching to select users shortly. Sweet. I like the pin chat thing. That should be that. Also, they're supposed to have the new shout out thing. So they're scrolling top 3 leaderboard among the pin chats. What the fuck? Hold on. Pin chat. Oh, it's scroll. Oh, is that distracting to have the scrolling like top 3 bits and subs? That's really weird. But if you pin it, it adds like a little thing. Yeah, like the that's not too bad. I don't know, like. Oh no. ACG is one of the YouTubers that I follow on Twitter. And all of his videos, his older stuff and new stuff, are now rated as adult ratings from YouTube, and now he's getting demonetized constantly. And they claim that he has adult content, and I don't understand. He doesn't curse very much, and he doesn't talk about that many horrible things. He sometimes has some jokes that I guess could be construed as potentially offensive. Why didn't anybody join my dating voice channel on Discord? Am I that fugly? Jimmy, never use fugly as a word again. But also, Jimmy just didn't you gotta advertise yourself, Jimmy. You gotta be like, yo guys, it's time for Jimmy's dating service. Okay? It's like all you gotta do. You gotta let people know. They probably didn't even know what they were missing. If they knew that Jimmy was gonna have a dating time, I mean, everybody's be lining up at the door. No joke. Everybody loves Jimmy. I will lick ice cream for dates. Yeah, like, I bet there'd be a whole bunch of people. I mean, to be honest, there's a whole bunch of people in my chat that are really into people eating food on cam. So, you know, there is an audience. I bet some people would show up. Yep. Feta cheated on me that one time. I'm still. Where is Feta? How dare Feta cheat on you that one time? How dare? How dare you? Hey Sopolis, welcome back. I'm doing alright. I hope you guys are doing okay. I am refreshed and relaxed and hydrated. I'm doing okay. I needed a break. Jimmy said don't tell the world that you're gonna crack corn, then they don't care. They might not. Alright, so this is about as clean as it get. Let it air dry. We're still cooking down the caramelized onion. Look at how caramely it is. We gotta just make this into like a thick, syrupy looking thing. Wow! Sopolis, thank you for that host. Alright, this is done. Done. Alright, that is done. Alright, next part is the pastry part. And also we can make the sauce at the end when it's actually in the oven. Ban me after I post my red monstrosity. Oh, does it involve hot dogs? I can't wait. I want to see raw dogs. That's gonna be great. Imagine I mean, I can imagine posting Jimmy's face on a hot dog. I think it would work. I would like to see it. I'll see it happen. I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna slide over $5. I'm like, here you go. Get Jimmy's face on a hot dog. That's what the ladies like. I mean, imagine how many clicks you would get if your face had a hot dog. You don't have an avatar, Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't have an avatar on Twitch. You click his username, he's got a freaking default fucking avatar. That could be your avatar, Jimmy. It's a hot dog. Jimmy's face on it. And still to this day, never got an avatar. And a lot of people are offering you a fine service of getting you an avatar. By the way, we will game when we game the actual. This is almost done actually. The actual mushroom Wellington. We'll cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. I don't think it's gonna take horribly long. We need to. What's this? This is starting to cool. It's caramelized apple braised, you know, oil. Yeah, this looks good. I am very happy with how this has turned out. The filling is amazing. Take a little nibble. Oh. Delicious. Maybe a little bit more salt. Maybe. A little bit more pepper. It's very tasty. So we're not gonna use port wine because I don't have port wine, to be honest. We're gonna use red wine that I don't know how to pronounce. I don't remember what exactly it was. A Cabernet Sauvignon. That's fancy. Cause it's more like a drier wine, I imagine. Port's more sweet. We might have to add some sugar to the wine sauce. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like, Tilly likes this. It looks pretty good. So velvety. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, like yeah, we might have to add sugar to the sauce. I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking puff pastry with mushrooms in it. But put it with like a sweet kind of wine sauce? I feel like that wouldn't jive, but that's just me. I feel like if like a more savory wine sauce would be more in tune. A little bit of tang to it. I don't know. Personally. It tastes good. It's good. I wouldn't say that the actual, like, none of this is acidic though. The balsamic vinegar that I'm using, break the acidity rather than sweetness. Like, the balsamic vinegar in this is not really very strong, I feel like. Like, not like overly strong. I guess the caramelized onions add some, sweetness, yeah. But it's not a lot. Someone's making like a caramel. I like caramelized onion with actual caramel in it. But yeah, we have to wait. Get all of this cool. I'm gonna put this in the I'm gonna grab some ice. Grab some more ice. Let that cool. because the mushrooms are pretty good to go. Mushrooms are good, but I feel like, yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of time to cool down, and we can speed it up a little bit. Do I have another big metal bowl? Need a mod check. Got my attention. I disagree though that just because somebody posts something with a drawn like dick in it doesn't mean it's you're gonna get in trouble. But if there's actual dicks, don't ban me because I'll get on the ban list and maybe that one time me out. It's almost done. Look how calm it is. I think a little bit longer. It's very close. Put a spoiler on it. Yeah. I mean, that's one way to do it, right? All right. Welcome to the stream, Jade. So welcome back. Hello. Hello. We're making caramelized onions. There, look at that. It's pretty caramely. We're gonna put this in an ice bath. How you doing? I'm gonna cool that down. What are you gonna do, Jimmy? What are you gonna do? We got the mushroom filling. We got the let me get this over here and turn this flame off. We got the cool down, seared mushies that are all ready to go. They're nice and cool and ready to go. They're nice and cooked too. No worries here. Alright, it's time to do the puff pastry surgery. I'm just gonna wipe this down real quick and then get nice and clean. Is Twitch broken? Try to clip and the video says not supported on web browser. I don't know. That's a good question. Is anybody else having trouble clipping? If you click your clippy. Yeah, agreed, Sandox. Yeah. For some reason this morning my game was set to a different game. I don't know. I don't understand. It's kind of a thing today. I don't know what Twitch, please. So anyway, yeah. Well, Jimmy, do you have the thing about the scam trains? What the F is that pic? I mean, managed to get the Twitch API beta user endpoint to work. Yay! Claps for Sandox. Claps. I told you. Hello, we're back. Yeah, did anybody, was it Odious was talking about the scam train things with the paid promotion to the front page thing? Somebody was talking about that. Alright, so, we're gonna do We got a sheet pen that's about this yay big. Right, I think? Okay. So does anybody have a link? Let me grab that. I gotta grab my step stool. It's too high. Can't reach. I'm too short. And we're gonna need some parchment paper. Cause it's bigger than that, it's bigger than the, this is the, what size is it? Is that right size? Oh, that's the big one. Also, we're gonna use a quick potty break. Cause it's 4 o'clock, and guess what? I gotta go pee. Alright, so we got the sheet pans, we got the bigger one. Alright, I am gonna go for a quick break. I am not gonna go on full break. I'm not gonna set a countdown timer. I gotta go to the bathroom. It is 4:20. Chairs. I need to pee though. I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy these clips. I'll be right back. And the dinkers. And we gotta get her stamina back. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little.
Put that away, Daytona.
Well, shit. I guess you're not getting it today, Bear. I got your hopes up. Having grandma in your mouth. Dude. Hey, guys. Oh, my God. What's going on? Corner fight. Kev 2 on me. You bastard. Oh, shit. Get out of that. No, he's dead, my boy. What did you do to my boy? How dare you? Oh, can I hail at all, buddy? In the face. Hit him in the face. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. I will be dead if I don't heal though. Oh my god! Mamma mia! I should have died there. But I didn't. Yes! We got the black blades and the black axe and 60,000 souls. Oh my god, look at it! Look at that shit! It's beautiful! I'm excited! We got chicken! No, because I do that on purpose. I know, you Fire Drake, this is meant to be. This is amazing. And that's what I do it for. Fire Drake! Dang it, Fire Drake! Summon my man. He's got his lightning sword, and that's bad shit. No! No! Fuck you, game! I was literally drinking! Cram the beans and the bean, okay. You guys remember that one time that bean pizza? It was great. But we're back. Back and ready to go. I ran into the bathroom. Good to go. For another 2 hours or so. Jimmy posted something. What is that? It's my super scary laugh. I'm not scary. Kind of good stretch thing. Do you know what I want to say? I feel like I'm getting arthritis in my hands. It's not great. It's not a great feeling. But thank you guys for sticking in through the break. I didn't want to do like a full break. I don't need a full break. Over here, the counter. Alright, so we got the counter. It's nice and clean. Get all the fillings ready to go. What we need to do, bad Catholic. Number one. Oh, you're a little too spicy. But we're gonna get over here. We're gonna ground the puff pastry in a second. Have you pooped in all the toilets to reestablish dominance? No. I didn't hit Gary's bathroom or the basement bathroom yet. I'm looking forward to it. The basement one's kind of hard because it's kind of out of the way, and you kind of like may have to make a statement to use that bathroom. You know? It's kind of like a statement. Alright, where's... Oh, I'm running out of parchment paper, right? Aha! That's fine. Oh, there it is. Ah, I found it. So how wide is this parchment paper for funsies? Let's see with the width. This is 13 inches wide. I need to have the puff pastry 13 by 16. So it is just barely enough. So this whole entirety width-wise, this way, has to be 13 inches. And also we gotta do some science a little bit. Alright, so we're just gonna... So this whole thing, I have this handy dandy tool. Put somewhere. Where did I put it? Where's my thingy? Oh, it's over here. So this is about 16 inches long, just to make it real easy. Visually, you know? This is like 14 inches. It's about 16. You don't have to have it exact, but I need this kind of close because I have to do some science here. Okay? This is not burnt, by the way. I cleaned the shit out of it. I let it sit in vinegar and baking soda. It's just, this is what happens to silicone when you use it a lot. It just kind of does it. Kind of turns like a dirt color like that. Alright. This, we're gonna do some science. AKA, what are we gonna do? Originally, we're gonna use, so the puff pastry needs to be about, originally recipe is 14 ounces. We have 17.8 ounces of puff pastry, and we're gonna have too much to overlap. And we could use it for decoration, I guess, right? But we have the puff pastry. We don't have to run this into the fridge if we need to, if it gets warm. So we need to figure out, we need to basically overlap this a bit. Join at the middle where the two like creases, like there's gonna be creases on here. Creases need to match up and overlap by like about 2 inches to kind of like put like a little egg wash in between to join it together, and then we'll roll it together so it's even. And then we gotta measure it that width. So we gotta science it a little bit, but that's okay. It's not too difficult. But if you get the Pillsbury or mine, it's 2 pieces of the puff pastry. So there's science that you gotta do, unfortunately. I would love to get a perfectly sized piece, but I don't think it's possible. I've never seen any other brand of puff pastry that is that exact measurement. So you can just kind of figure it out, you know? Also, don't get your egg. It doesn't really matter, though. Don't get your egg shell in there. Yeah, we're probably gonna do is gonna roll it out, put it back in the fridge, and then figure out what we need to do, how we want it. And we're gonna scramble this together so it's ready. We're gonna put some all-purpose flour just to make sure it doesn't stick if we need to shift it around. Also, it's gonna be slightly wider, so we're gonna have to cut off some of it. Or you can wait if you want to. If I feel like it's too wiggly, what we'll do is that we'll just cut it off where we need it. It's easy. Yeah, we'll kind of like press together the middle with a rolling pin just to get it like kinda make sure it's secure. Because we don't want it to leak. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But, you know, doing the best we can. Gotta do some science. You could always like work around your problems. Not all the time, but most of the time. So I'm just gonna get this nice coat. Even though it is silicone, it makes it so it slides around a lot easier, that's for sure. Alright. But yeah, we wanted to like kind of like weigh this out. And see this? Look at this sneaky. Huh? Yeah, they scooch this over. Guess what? I'm kinda, huh? Yeah? So sneaky. And you can put this on the, you know. You could put either in the oven, but this works. We'll have to lightly flour our... This is a rolling pin, okay? This is a rolling pin. It's a rolling pin. Does anybody else poop on all the toilets to establish dominance too? Am I the only one? I feel like I can't be the only one. Now, this has been in the fridge since 8 o'clock last night. So, should be plenty. Rolls like a pin. Alright, let's find out. Is it thawed enough? Not quite. Kinda? As long as you don't have to... Yeah, that's fine. As long as we don't have to force it open, it'll be okay. I only have 2 toilets, so yes, I guess so. Oh, we gotta let that sit for a little bit. We're gonna let it sit for a smidgen. Yeah, see that? It's kind of like stretched a little bit. It's not quite, even though I let it out for a while. It's not quite malleable. Is the right word? Not quite there. Also, is my camera, this one, like that I'm waving at, this one kind of dark? I don't know if there's something weird with my lighting. Yeah, we don't want to like force it so it rips, you know? But we're gonna roll it out to make it nice and even anyway, so it's all good. Kind of warm it with your hands a little bit. But yeah, I kept it in for a long time. That's the longest I could do, man. Alright. That fridge. I mean, maybe it's just really cold. Alright. So what we'll do... I'm gonna get this out of the way. Alright, so we need to roll this length. Now we have to overlap this a bit. And we need this about this... this wide. This length this way. So actually... I don't feel, honestly, I'm thinking about the logistics here, okay? So this parchment paper is the end goal, alright? I'm gonna make it longer. Overlap this by a little bit, but we need to get this way thickness, which isn't too bad. Like it's actually okay. They said it overlap by about 1 inch. We're gonna put an egg wash in between. We're gonna scramble the egg right up. And they didn't say to add any water or anything, and I think that's solid. It's all good. And yeah, while this is cooking in the oven, we'll make the wine sauce and do the dishes. Not too crazy. And we should be able to play something by 6. That's for sure, I think. I think we'll be good. The assembly is really easy. It's just a layer of the mushroom, onions, portobello, and then the mushrooms. Wrap it up. I might cut some slits into it. I don't think I'm going to make it too fancy. I don't really want to work too hard for this, you know? It's been a long day. And this is low effort Tilly. Honestly. Just chatting. Not like super hardcore, you know, going crazy making food, you know? Alright, I don't feel like, I think that we can roll this out. Like it's a little long. And cut off like a little bit. I might just try to roll it out long ways, like this ways, to see what we can get and just cut off the excess. I think it would work fine. But yeah, we might have to put this in the fridge if it starts to get a little bit tacky or melty, because we do not want the puff pastry to get melted. I'm just gonna get a little bit of egg wash here. Just kind of make sure that they stick together. Press that down, and we're gonna start rolling. And get this even-ish, you know? Oh yeah, see that? Kind of like clumps up a little bit. See that? It's kind of like, doesn't work great, but we'll make it work. We can straighten it out if we need to. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Yeah, we need to be this length of the puff puff pastry. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I'm just gonna straighten out the edge. And we'll make it work. We might have to just cut off a little bit on the end here because it's a little too long. But I don't think it'd be a big deal. Yeah, there's gonna be like a weird part in here because it's a little bit more. So you don't want to like try to stress too much about getting this middle. Exactly, we want this to be flat, even. Like this feels even. Because you can cut that tip off. It's all good. But yeah, the rolling keeps it from sticking in case it gets too warm. Just in case, you know. Yeah, but like puff pastry isn't really super scary, especially if you get the pre-made shit. Because I don't know about you guys, kind of like I don't want to make my own because it takes too much effort. Also, I should have wear an apron, but you know that's good. It's all right. It's all right. Even though, like for me, it's just too much work to make everything from scratch. It takes like it's a very time-consuming thing, and honestly, it might be like a 2-day stream kind of thing of just like trying to make puff pastry. I mean, it'd be like maybe like a Twitch chat wants me to make this thing, so we're gonna try to do it. Or macarons. I still need to make macarons. I mean, I actually did. I should have got some while I was in Vegas because I never even had a macaron. I didn't even know what they taste like. That would be useful, right? Yeah, you won't want to like press too hard on it. Just kind of let it go. I have made one of the. Yeah, I've never tasted a macaron, so I don't know like how they should be. Like I've seen them. I've seen macarons. It's not like I'm blind, but yeah, I never tasted one. All right, so we're gonna match up an edge. This looks pretty straight. Make sure it's not. Oh, it's sticking a little bit because of the egg wash. It's okay though. Gotta get that up there. All right, perfect. I have to roll it a little bit, but even though it's the bottom, honestly, doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, this is not quite the right amount. I'm gonna roll it, get this out under it, because I don't see it as a problem sticking or anything. I just gotta cut it at the edge and roll this a little further because it's kind of like it kind of threw it off of the mouth. Super thin, crumbly outside, chewy on the inside shell, and sweet buttercream with jelly. I'm a big buttercream proponent. I don't like jelly's okay. Jelly's okay, but I'm not big on the. I'm always good on jelly. It depends on the type of jelly. Like I really don't like grape jelly. I'm sorry, Chad. Alright, so that's good enough. I don't think we need to trim the tops and the bottoms. We can trim this nub off, but we're gonna trim this off, and we could use it for like a topping maybe. But yeah, I'm actually like I like